Fictitious Thrones, Episode 3. What the Counsel of Man has done. Let's go to work. You know, the word now has really become obsolete. It's not obsolete for all, but it's obsolete for more than enough to where it has taken a toll and it has an impact on us moving forward. And we were reminded to always put a difference. I'll cover that in another video. But we've become obsessed with repeating things and being in the number one more time is one of the most repetitive phrases that has been used. But nobody ever stops long enough to say, what number? Yeah, I know. As long as you're present, that's what matters. Just being present. But you never factor in what truly counts. Let's go to work. I'm going to attempt to bridge the gap between what most cannot see. And this is why I often refer to a book called Man Must Be Conquered. Because man will be conquered. Man will be conquered if they decide to walk with, and man will be conquered if they decide to walk against. Either way is going to happen. Man is going to have to make a decision. You can decide to go with, you can decide to go against, you can decide to create your own, you can decide to be delusional, you can decide to give in and quit. You can do whatever you want. But man will be conquered upon this earth. But the children, your children of today now see the houses, the cars, the trips, the parties, the accolades, the ambiance of prosperity. And they realize that it's the friends they hang out with that receive it. And you are the only one, potentially as the parent, walking in deception. Don't get mad. Let it sink in. I'm trying to help you. The parents of those children are walking around completely delusional because they are more connected to the buildings, yet disconnected to their children. And you want to know why you continue to drag your children to a place that they're not familiar with. But neither are you familiar with them either. You had them, you didn't have a building. But now that the building has you, you no longer have them. Don't get mad. I'm trying to help you. This is not all, which I should not always have to say. But I'm just expressing what the Counsel of Man has done. It's not all. It's too many. But your children now party with the prosperity of. They possibly drink with, smoke with, skip school with the prosperity of. Your children don't have a car. Your children may not even have decent clothes. Your children may not even have a suitable place to stay and live. But they break bread with, ride with, smoke with, drink with prosperity. Beginning to get the picture. while the parents submit in shame, destroying your very own inheritance. But you will blast your children with guilt while forgiving and ignoring prosperity in the mirror. And that mirror image is not the same. See, your household and their households are completely different. Food for thought. The reason why most have problems with their children is because your children are not buying this crap. You are the one that's paying for it. I am not against. I am for. And I am for the children and against the BS. 1 Timothy 3 reminded you, how can you take care of the church when you can't take care of those of your own household? Most of us should probably let that sink in and go back and rescue our children before we try to rescue anybody else. Those are the ones that we're losing. And we're under this fictitious throne, assuming that we're winning. As you celebrate and elevate their children, you're losing your own. And that's why most of us walking in the flesh will always kiss the behinds of those who are always walking in a fictitious throne. You don't have to wake up. Maybe this is why God said that He is the one that will put you in a strong delusion so that you can believe a lie. Because the truth ain't in you. And it's really too hard to swallow. Fictitious thrones. I'd rather sit on my stoop, fix my own child and my own children, and be left alone. You'll benefit the same way if you decide to do it. You'll lose your children chasing something that you don't even understand. Get back to your children.